Welcome back, dear viewers, and we are still talking with our dear guest, Mr. Raouf Ghaffar, economic expert. He's talking to us about the importance of the National Dialogue, as the National Dialogue Board of Trustees opened the first session at the National Training Academy on Tuesday. Yes, Mr. Raouf.
Yes, as we were saying, this is the exercise of the modern world. The democracy implies that everybody takes part in the formation of the policies in any country.
Yes.
So we are not any different. Now everybody has the chance to come in and to say what he thinks, and as long as everybody or the majority of the people attending this dialogue agree, then they do what they agree upon. Again, I repeat, this is an exercise of democracy. It answers all the questions, and I repeat what I said before the prayer, that this answers to the question raised by some countries who claim that human rights are not being implemented in the right way. This answers them clearly that no, all Egyptians participate in the decision making,
Yes.
and they have all the right to express themselves, express their views, regardless of their convictions.
Yes, Mr. Diarash once said that Egyptians have ambitions and high hopes in the national dialogue. How would you comment on the statement?
Absolutely. I mean, everybody in his own state of mind
Yes.
wants to see his country the best country in the world. And
Yes.
this is normal. So everybody should express what he aspires for his country, what he wants his country
Yes.
to look like in 5 years, 10 years, what he wants his the future to be like, the environment in which his children would live. I mean, the future of the country.
Yes.
Everybody has the right to think highly of the future of the country and express himself in his own way. And of course, such dialogues will result into better understanding of what the future will look like. And in other words, in my humble opinion, I should think that this is the point of the beginning. I mean, we should see more dialogues every now and again, periodically. We should sit together to look back and see what we have achieved, and then look forward to see what we aspire to achieve. And again, I really praise the idea, and I look forward to the results of this encounter.
So one more question, Mr. Raouf. Executive Director of the National Training Academy said that the Academy doors will stay open for all public brackets during the National Dialogue. What are your expectations for public participation in the dialogue?
I would urge everybody to come in and participate. This is a chance open to everybody
Yes.
who has something to say, to come and say it, so that he doesn't come and say, I was not consulted, they did not take my opinion. Now the doors are open. He can do that today, tomorrow. And I, again, would recommend that the more youth attending, the better, because they are talking about the future. And the future belongs to the younger generation. So the Academy should concentrate on more and more young people to come, attend, and express their views, because they are, as I said, the leaders of the future.
One more question, Mr. Raouf. What issues do you expect to reach swift consensus during the dialogue?
Anything to do with the improvement of Egypt.
Yes.
as far as economy is concerned, we all want to see our country the best economically.
Yes.
We all want to see our country the best politically.
True.
And we don't want to marginalize anybody. So everybody should participate, and even though they can compromise and reach consensus about a lot of things, we give some, we take some, but again, the general policy of the country has to coincide with most of the wishes and ideas of its people.
Yes, Mr. Raouf Ghaffar, our political analyst and economic analyst as well. Thank you for being with us today. And as we said earlier, that Egypt's long-awaited National Dialogue Conference kicked off with 19-member board of trustees. Their board members include journalists, strategists, MPs, economic and political experts. Invitations were extended to more than 400 public figures out of 100,000 who submitted requests to take part. Political, economic and social reforms are expected to predominate. It was on the 21st of April that President Fattah al-Sisi called for a wide-ranging national dialogue to address economic and political priorities and usher in what he had dubbed the new republic. Most political syndicate and union forces welcomed the idea of the dialogue, expressing hope that it would change the face of Egypt. Political analysts and strategists agree that this step is being taken in the midst of exceptional global circumstances, including coronavirus pandemic and the war in Ukraine and Russia. And dear viewers, that was our special coverage for the National Dialogue, which opened its door earlier in the day. Stay tuned for more is coming up on Nile TV International.